All right, guys, Sunday, and I'm going to be doing some maintenance, but I wanted to show y'all the progress on my barn. Me and my father have built this. We hired out the concrete, but everything else, man, we did. Up on the roof, purlings, trusses. We had a tractor rigged up with a makeshift boom on it to set these trusses. And man, it was something else, but we got it done and saved a pile of money. Like, I was getting quotes like 50, 60, $70,000 to do this, but we got it done for, well, materials and sweat labor. But wanted to show y'all, I'm gonna be out here putting new tires on our Gravely 36. And one of the things that I've talked about before is continuity in equipment. Y'all know we have a couple of these Gravely 36. I got a couple Gravely 52s. And I just wanted the same make and model because I have pulled tires off of this machine, put them on the other machine, and you can't do that unless you have the same type of equipment. Again, blades are interchangeable, oil filters, the air filters, just everything is, well, you can just plug and play with your different machines as long as you have the same model. So anyways, Sunday afternoon, just doing a little bit of maintenance. Gonna get some fresh tires on this baby. This has moved into more of a backup role for us because if our 36-inch mower goes down, we're in trouble because we got a lot of yards that we do that the 36 just slides into. So always like to keep one as a backup on hand. So that's what I'll be doing today, is getting this ready to go for the season. But again, just wanted to kind of show you what all the progress that we've made on the barn. Again, really proud of this. We have done this ourselves. So I think there's a lot to be said for building something and being proud of it. Place is an absolute mess right now. I don't normally operate like that, but I'm going to get myself a rolling workbench in here. I think that would be super valuable to me at this point, because again, I just got one table set up in here for right now. But it is so nice to be able to come in here and work on our mowers in the shade and just have a dedicated shop space. So what are your thoughts on this barn? What do you think I should do? I can tell you what my thoughts are about what I'm wanting to enclose and then what I want to keep open. This was originally, well, you know what? I'm not gonna even say it. If this was your place, would you enclose the whole thing, put some roll-up doors here? Would you leave this as a porch, leave this side as a porch? For reference, that way is north, that way is south. So let me know what you would do. Mezzanine in the back, or would this be a hangout spot for you guys? Give me some ideas and I'll let y'all know down in the comment section in a few days kind of what I plan to do with this. All right, guys, so what I want to do is in this video something a little bit different. You can kind of watch me do a tire change on this, but I want to talk about a particular topic that has come up here recently in my business, which is service agreements and contracts, and should you do them or should you not? And in the past, I have said that I do not want to do contracts for my business because whenever I first started my lawn care business, that was literally one of the things that people said that they hated the most about their current service provider was contracts, okay? So I said, well, whenever I build my business, I'm just not going to do contracts for my clients. And it made a lot of sense, and it got us a lot of momentum in the beginning, and I still, I don't do contracts as a whole to this very day. But things have changed a little bit, and that's kind of what I want to discuss in this video. So, real quick, whenever you are taking these things off and then putting them on, it's really important to make sure that you put them on by hand. So start threading them by hand. I'm taking them off right now, but ask me how I know that. I've sensed these things down before I actually got them on by threading them by my hand, and almost stripped off the thread. So it's very important. That jack is a low profile jack. A lot of those jacks don't get underneath the mowers, but that's just like a Harbor Freight special I think the equivalent jack was like $400, but this thing was like $120. Well worth every penny. Low profile jack, 3-ton at Harbor Freight. I think that's called the Daytona. Anyway, so back to the contracts and stuff. So we don't do contracts here at my business, and it's still a great selling feature for many of our clients. But there is a big trade-off for us not doing contracts, and really for us, it's winter income, meaning that our area of Northwest Florida, that's where we're located, is Northwest Florida, and they truly shut down, man. There's no snow here, but the grass, the warm season turf grasses, it is absolutely too cold for us to do any type of work on the actual turf. Yes, we can do some leaf cleanups here and there, but there's just not enough work to keep us busy. So to combat that, I have been looking at commercial work, which I have started to pick up some commercial work this year. I'm very, very thankful, but with that comes contracts. And then it got me thinking, there is a certain demographic of clientele, even in my market, that they actually do want service agreements year-round, or they want to know that somebody is there at their property year-round. In particular, if people are out of town and they are traveling a lot during the winter, they want the peace of mind of knowing that a lawn care service provider is going to be there throughout the winter, checking on things, keeping the property nice and clean. Or if their home is a vacation home, they are very happy to pay for year-round service, so their lawn is always in good shape whenever they show up, right? What I do now is I see if it is actually a good fit for the client. So it's not like I'm forcing contracts on every client, but if it makes sense, if they are a client who would benefit from having a year-round service agreement, I am very open to doing that now, and many times I look for that now. Again, the benefit for us is that it provides year-round income, having that service agreement. And I had recently done a video on this very topic. It was discussing how if you can start to create extra income every single month, whether that's in the form of additional commercial accounts, different service agreements, you are just creating separation between your fixed monthly expenses and your available income. So as I have kind of changed my mindset about this, I have watched our income really start to pick up as far as these year-round agreements, creating separation from our fixed monthly expenses. So a little quick break real quick, guys, to talk about this tire change. See me right here tightening these down by hand. Very, very important. And even when I put the impact on it, I just kind of just go very, very easy. I'm not cinching them down all the way. I'm just going nice and easy. And then, of course, always just go opposite sides of the nut that you're working on. I've stripped these out before, so that's my warning to you guys. Start them things by hand and thread them down easily and not hard. So anyways, I kept getting this question about, are we still doing no contracts here? Are we going after commercial work? Well, here's what we're currently doing for 2024. And again, I will always change and adapt my business to what is best for me and my family. And right now, what makes sense for us is this. It makes sense to still have the majority of my clients with no contracts, service agreements, but I have started to take on commercial properties and look for commercial accounts just for the year-round nature of those. And just by the nature of them, they require year-round service agreements. And then finally, if it makes sense for a residential client and it is truly beneficial for them, then I will absolutely be happy to put them on a year-round agreement. Again, I'm not forcing anybody's hand for it, but if it makes sense for them, I'm happy to do it.